Hello, I'm John.
And I'm Nancy.
And we are
J&N Travels.
We look like we have a delay today.
Yeah, we have a delay.
Are people hearing us? Can you see us? I hope you can. Picture seems nice and clear.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it's because of the storm coming in or not.
Yes.
Welcome into our afternoon chat. We are going to go through our typical news, and then we have some just little fun holiday things at the end.
Mm-hmm.
So anyone's in here, welcome in. And Nance, we got a big storm coming our way, don't we?
We do, and I don't have to work, so I don't have to travel on Thursday, which we're expecting over 9 inches.
Yeah, it's hitting the East Coast. It
Yeah.
wasn't supposed to hit New Hampshire at all this time. We thought we were going to luck out and be able to look at the rest of it.
I had to travel in the last snowstorm, and that wasn't fun. We had three cars off the road.
Oh, that's pretty nasty, isn't it? Okay. So you're not working today. You're not working tomorrow.
Nope.
And then you're working this weekend. Okay. So we have no live this Sunday, of course, because it's every other weekend when Nancy doesn't work. And but our next live is on Monday at 2:00 instead of Wednesday next week because of the holiday. So a couple of people just popped in. We'd like to welcome Traveling with Hunter.
Traveling with Hunter, welcome.
And that sounds like a new name to me.
Yeah.
And then we have Jeffrey.
Jeffrey.
Welcome in, Jeffrey. Thank you for joining us. All right, so like we normally do, Nance, we will start with the news, okay?
With the news.
Oh, welcome in, Sherry. Sherry, I have a quick question for you.
Hi, Sherry.
Watching your replay last night and said that I think would have been Tuesday night. Yeah, that was your new night. Is that instead of Saturday or is that instead of your Wednesday morning? Okay. Thank you, Jeffrey. All right, Nance. So let's start with our news things.
Oh, before we start, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Why does Scrooge love reindeer so much?
Why does Scrooge love reindeer so much?
Yeah.
I'll have to think about that. Give me the answer after this news thing.
Okay, ponder that for a while.
I will ponder it. Okay, our first news item, number one, and we seem to keep on going back to poor old Disneyland.
Oh.
Actually, let me bring that up. A little accompaniment. Okay. Disneyland to be closed on Christmas for the first time in 60 years. Things are going to be much different at Disneyland this holiday season. Disneyland and Disney California Adventure will both be closed on Christmas Day, along with Disney's 3 Anaheim hotels. Disneyland and the resorts have been closed for the past 9 months and remain shuttered through at least March of 2021.
Bah humbug.
Doesn't seem like anything's letting up over there.
What can you do?
So what is the answer to that, Rilla? What does...
Oh, you can't think of what the answer might be? Because every buck is dear to him.
So the question is, what does Scrooge love reindeer so much? Because every buck is in there. Oh, that's cute. That's cute.
Every buck is dear to him.
Okay. Our next news item.
Oh, I got one more for you before you do that. This one. Ponder this one. How much did Santa pay for his sleigh?
How much did Santa pay for his sleigh? Okay, I guess you can tell me after this news item.
Feel free to guess, anybody out there.
Yeah, if anyone has an answer.
How much did Santa pay for his sleigh?
Okay. So our next news item. New York City mayor signals another shutdown coming as virus cases rise. New York leaders sounded the alarm Monday that the city, which was once the epicenter of the virus, could be heading toward another full shutdown if it cannot curb the growing number of virus cases. The warnings came just as the city shut down indoor dining. The mayor told New Yorkers during his briefing that the health data shows the number of cases, hospitalizations, and deaths are all trending upward. He warned that December and January will be tough months. Kind of scary, huh? Because
it is scary, and it's also flu season too. So it's we're gonna get double whammy.
Well, you're hearing all this stuff about the vaccines, and it cheers you up, and then all of a sudden you realize that vaccine or not, we're gonna get nailed in the next 2 months.
Yeah.
So that's not real happy news.
No.
So our next
Did you get
item,
the answer to
what was the
why? let's see. Now I forgot what my question was. How much did Santa pay for his sleigh?
And how much did Santa pay for his sleigh?
Nothing, because it was on the house.
On the house. That's a good one, Nance. Good one. Do you have another one there before I go to my next news item?
Yes. What do you call a blind reindeer?
What do you call a blind reindeer? I'll have to think about that one. Okay. Number 3, top 10 travel destinations for 2021. Anyone have any guesses what they think the top 10 are? Now, this is based on Google searches that people are making for vacations coming up in 2021. Does anyone have an idea? Throw it out there. I'd be curious to see if you guess any of them. Oh, Brian NASCAR fan 22 is in here.
Brian NASCAR fan 22.
Hi, John. Hi, Nancy. Great to see you guys as always. Nice.
Hello.
Very nice of you to always drop in on us, Brian.
He's our Massachusetts friend. We're from Massachusetts originally.
Yeah, so you must be preparing, Brian, for the snow also. Because you're actually going to get hit harder than we are for once.
Wow. Well, we'll see how accurate the weathermen are.
Yeah, I know. Okay, let's see. The next one, the top 10 travel destinations. Okay, people are excited about the future 2021, of course, right? With vaccines being shipped across the globe, there's a lot of hope that people will be able to travel in 2021. Using data from Google searches, this is a top 10 destinations people are searching. Okay. Oh, Jeffrey's from Rhode Island. That's right.
He is. We love Rhode Island. I love Newport.
So he's going to get, I'm trying to think, so they're going to get hit probably a little harder than Massachusetts, maybe, on the way up.
Yeah, probably.
He guesses Walt Disney World, probably.
Yeah.
Okay, these are the top 10. Number 1, Maldives.
Maldives?
Surprise, huh?
Yeah. I don't think I know anyone that's traveled to the Maldives.
I'm not even sure where that's located. Number 2, Mexico. That doesn't surprise me.
No, that doesn't surprise me.
It was from Jamestown, Rhode Island.
Jamestown. We've been through Jamestown. Yeah.
That's Newport, isn't it? Yeah. We used to go, and we had a timeshare, and we would go to Newport, right on the water there, through our timeshare, of course, for
that was really
5 or 6 years in a row.
Yeah.
Gorgeous places. Loved the area.
Oh, I loved it.
The mansions, what was that walk called?
The Cliff Walk.
Cliff Walk, okay. I always get that mixed up with the Marginal Way.
I had to think about it.
That was always fun.
Yeah.
Number 3, Thailand.
Thailand?
Yeah.
Really?
Do you have any guesses on any of these?
I don't. Thailand, I wouldn't guess Thailand or the Maltese.
Maldives, yeah.
Maldives. I would have guessed Mexico.
Number 4, Turkey.
Turkey.
Number 5, Spain.
Spain, okay.
Number 6, now this covers, I guess Jeffries is including this. It covers, it's USA in general, so they just did the whole country.
Yeah.
Number 7 is Malta. Number 8, Portugal.
Mm-hmm.
And number 9 is a place called Mauritius. It's an island off of the African coast. I'm not familiar with it.
Let me see how it's spelled.
Mauritius. You ever heard of that place? And 10th is South Africa. That's interesting.
South Africa.
So those are your top 10 searches of people interested on what vacation they're going to.
That's very interesting. I would not have picked most of those. Hey, did you find out what do they call a reindeer? A blind reindeer?
No, what do they call a blind reindeer?
I have no idea.
No idea. Get it? Cute. Very cute.
Oh, gosh.
Do you have another one before I go on to number 4 here?
Where does Santa keep all his money?
Oh, that's a neat.
That's an easy one. Everybody can guess on this one.
Where does Santa keep his money? Okay.
Yeah.
You can get after number 4. Number 4. Norwegian Cruise Line may require passengers to get a vaccine.
Oh.
Actually.
Then they'll all be sick with side effects.
Well, that's the thing. You hope by then, right? Norwegian Cruise Line Holdings CEO Frank Del Rio said that they will require that their crew members would receive the vaccine before returning to work. Their lawyers are also looking into whether it would be legal to require passengers to be vaccinated and carry an immunity passport with them.
Oh, wow.
The cruise line will not make it a requirement unless it's legal for them to do so. Del Rio told Travel Weekly that they will need to build confidence for their guests so that they know it will be safe to take a cruise.
Yeah.
Norwegian Cruise Line Holdings currently has all cruises on their 3 cruise lines canceled through the end of February. NCL is not the only cruise line thinking about this required vaccination. Yeah, I've been reading that airlines are thinking of doing it. Even hotels are thinking of doing
Community
it.
passport.
Right.
That's
So
interesting.
So they're basically, if you're a traveler, if you're not a traveler, fine.
Yeah.
No one's forcing you to get it. But if you're a traveler, they're going to have requirements.
Yeah.
Or they're hoping to have requirements coming up. So that's that one.
I got one more joke here.
What was the answer to the last one?
Oh, where does Santa keep all his money? At the local snowbank.
The local snowbank. Okay, that makes sense.
I like this one. Why do Christmas trees like the path so much?
Why do Christmas trees like the past so much? Okay, I'll think about that one. And our next.
Oh, the world has changed so much.
It has.
I'm really impressed how we have a vaccine. I'm just skeptical about taking it because of the possible side effects. I mean, I was always nervous just taking the flu vaccine.
Well, our son was just offered a vaccine because of his job. He's a first responder, and Nancy, because of her job, has been offered one. So it's out there.
Yeah.
It's just a matter if you want to take it. And it seems like most people want to wait till that second wave comes.
Most people I've talked to do want to wait. Yes.
Hey, welcome in, Blaine.
Hi, Blaine.
Thank you for joining us. Okay, so the next news story is.
Oh, wait a minute. I got to give you the answer to my joke.
No, we haven't. That was for this one. You have to do it after this one. Disney World announces reopening dates for multiple hotels. So if you are going to Disney World, and I know several of you plan on it, they have announced reopening dates for several hotels. The officials revealed that they are now accepting bookings for the All-Star Movies Resort, which is scheduled to reopen on March 22nd, the Beach Club Resort, which is supposed to open on May 30th, and the Wilderness Lodge, which is opening on June 6th. Last month, Disney announced it would bring back the Park Hopper option for theme park tickets and annual pass holders with Park Hopper benefits starting on January 1, 2021. So I know a lot of people will be thrilled with the Park Hopper thing.
Oh,
they like using that.
Yeah.
And the fact that hotels are opening shows that there's a lot more bookings going on. Mm-hmm. So that's good news.
That is good news.
We bought the Hopper Pass many moons ago.
Oh, yeah.
And since then, when we get out, we usually buy like the 10-day single park, and we just rotate which day we go in. It actually came out cheaper.
Lots of good memories from our trips to Disney.
So what was your answer to?
Why do Christmas trees like the path so much?
Why do Christmas trees like the path so much? Okay, and what was the answer to that?
Because the presents beneath them. Ha, ha,
the presents beneath. That's cute. That's cute. Okay.
I hope you're enjoying these corny jokes as much as I am.
Much as Nancy does preparing them and delivering them. Okay, our next news story, unless you have another joke in there.
Okay. How about this one? And feel free to type in an answer if you think you know it. Did you hear about the dyslexic Satanist? Oh, did I say
Satanist?
Satanist. I said that wrong. Did you hear about the dyslexic Satanist?
Okay, I guess you'll finish that after I read this. All right, our next news item is Royal Caribbean ship had the false positive resumes cruises. As you all know, there was a ship, I think it was one of the first cruises that Royal Caribbean has sent out, and they had a positive, and the ship was turned around.
Oh.
Well, it turned out that it was, after taking 2 more tests, it was a negative. It was falsely diagnosed.
It was a false positive?
Which I have no idea why they didn't test them more on the ship, but I don't know what the setup for that is. So great news for the cruise industry as Royal Caribbean's Quantum of the Seas sailed yesterday from Singapore's Marina Bay Cruise Center. Royal Caribbean was forced to cancel its last 2 voyages due to the false positive virus test on board. Basically, that incorrect test ruined the one cruise and canceled the second cruise. So
this is terrible, man.
So
Oh, well, did you know the answer to this one?
Oh, you want me to welcome? I just noticed that we had welcome in traveling shorts.
Hello, traveling shorts.
And okay, Blaine said he sold his soul to Santa.
Yay, Blaine!
Is that what the answer?
Yes, he sold his soul to Santa. Yay, all right.
That's very good. I don't know.
Very good. I never heard that one before. So I wouldn't
Well, I had to look at.
I wouldn't have been able to guess that, so I'm impressed.
I had to look at that several times to
Yeah.
realize what they were saying. Oh yeah, dyslexia. Yeah,
That's a good one. Good job, Blaine.
he's always good at these.
Yeah, he is.
Okay, you got another one before we move on?
What did the stamp say to the Christmas card?
What did the stamp say
I've heard
to
of
the
this
Christmas
one before.
card? Okay.
Yeah, this is an old one.
Next news item: huge storm hitting the Northeast. Yeah.
Oh no, we'll
that's
have
us.
a white Christmas though.
And I tried to get this as current as possible here. Weathermen are calling the developing Northeaster a blockbuster storm. The forecast is that the storm will be I'm becoming a weatherman now. Will become most significant on the most significant on the East Coast in many, many years. Its anticipated areas of impact stretch from Maine all the way down to Virginia and North Carolina.
Wow.
So you might get a little bit of this, Blaine. That's interesting. Gale is predicted to drop more snow than all of last winter's storms combined in Washington, D.C., Philadelphia, New York City, and Boston. The Weather Service's snowfall forecast for Washington, D.C. is 3 to 4 inches. For Philadelphia,
Get
8
your
to 12
snow shovels
inches.
out.
For New York City, 14 inches. Boy, I wonder if that would
Or your snow
affect
blowers.
cruise cruises. And for Boston, 8 to 12 inches. Now, it doesn't say here what Carolina, if they're supposed to get much more than a dusting. But it's predicted that the heaviest snowfall will land on western Maryland and south central Pennsylvania, which may see as much as 2 feet of snow combined with gusty winds, causing near blizzard conditions from late Wednesday into Thursday morning.
Well, I don't have to go anywhere, so bring it on. We're not traveling.
I know. Fortunately, for once, we have it off.
We have it
a
off.
Disney resort there. That was my
Don't like
a
traveling.
little behind on my storage. Okay, there's a snow one there.
That's a pretty picture.
So we've got a nasty storm coming. So
I hope all of you out there remain safe, and if you do have to travel, be careful. I don't like traveling in the
this
snow.
is Shauna from the Traveling Shorts. Shauna,
Hi,
does that
Shauna.
work?
Thanks for coming in.
If this needs me, hopefully. Stick with Blaine and you'll go places.
All right. Oh, Blaine, that was good. I like that. He got the answer again. That's right. That is good. If you stick with me, you'll go places. Yes.
He heard it before, too.
I know. I've heard that one before.
So I guess you stole an old
That
joke.
was a real old one.
Do you want to read another one before I...
This one is kind of cute. What do you call a scary-looking reindeer?
Scary-looking
Scary-looking reindeer.
I don't know. We'll have to check that. Oh, look who's in the house.
Who's in the house?
Sean's in the house requiring a time check.
Sean.
It's funny. We got ourselves on both ends of the thing. I popped on last night. They're going live now.
Oh, yeah?
I know it's once a week, but I work a lot of second and third shifts, and he was keeping me company last night. So they went live like 4 a.m, I think it was our time.
I'm working on second shift. He gets to play on the computer while he works.
Well, I'm doing both.
I said that. I said you get to play on the computer while
But our time, to answer your question, our time is 2:20 p.m.
2:20 p.m. and all is well. Hope all is well
For
in
the
the
storm.
UK.
Well, welcome in. Rachel loves Disney.
Rachel
Welcome in.
loves Disney, and so do we.
And welcome in Adventure to Dave and Aaron. Actually,
Hi, Dave
we
and
just
Aaron.
got your
We're
card
talking about-
yesterday.
Yeah.
And Nancy hasn't had a chance to see it. We're going to hold it up here on Monday when we have a live Monday at 2 instead of Wednesday next week. And we've got Minute Tour popping in here.
Welcome.
A lot of people from the West Coast. So you guys don't know it, but we're going to be hit by a big Northeasterner in a few hours.
Yeah, we're just bracing for it. He can come. I don't mind. I don't have to drive in it, so I'm okay.
It's like Blaine just asked you a question, which
What was that,
I think you had
Blaine?
actually asked it on our last show. What do you get if Santa goes down the chimney when the fire is on?
Oh, I know that one.
Well, tell them.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire.
So it's 6:20 a.m. in Australia right now. Trying to figure out how. So did you go to bed, Sean, between the time we talked last and now? Trying to figure that out. Welcome in, Mr. Tyler.
Mr.
Thank you
Tyler.
for joining us.
Here's Tyler.
Yeah, okay, so let me read this one, then you give the answer.
To the scary reindeer? Did Blaine guess that one?
No.
What do you call a scary reindeer?
Well, no, you're not on that. You didn't answer. You had,
No,
okay, it's a new one.
That one.
Oh, no, okay, he's answering his riddle. Okay, so it's a different one than you had. Different ending.
Really?
Crinkle, yeah.
Oh, I like
what
it.
What you get if Santa goes down the chimney when the fire is lit?
I like that.
Crinkle.
I thought it was chestnuts roasting on an open fire.
Well, that's what the answer. It's funny when they take someone, they give different answers.
I like that answer better. Thank you for sharing that. That made me laugh.
Now, if she tells it again, Blaine, she's going to use your answer.
No, then I don't get to sing chestnuts roasting on an open fire. I do like that one better, though. I like the answer to that one better.
David Aaron, 11:20 a.m. in California. So,
11:20.
Yeah, you guys. Since I worked thirds last night, so we get up at noon here, which is about 3 hours sleep, and I'll go back to bed a little later. So it's morning still over there in California, of course. And I think we got someone new in here. Nope, wrong one. Let me start. Here it is. Adventures Your North Vlogs.
Ooh.
Welcome in.
Welcome. Thank you for joining us on this Wednesday afternoon. So far, I don't see any snowflakes here in New Hampshire, but we're expecting a big storm.
I did see some on the other side of the house.
Oh.
Okay, so the next news item, we just told you about.
I didn't answer.
Well, no, but we have got this news. Do it after this news item.
Oh, okay. Did anybody guess? Does anybody guess on?
All right, we just read you about the storm hitting. Now, airlines, keep in mind if any of you people are doing traveling during this holiday season, airlines issue travel waivers ahead of the East Coast winter storm Gale. If you plan on flying out this week ahead of the holiday, you may find your air travel arrangements disrupted by Winter Storm Gale. Airlines have already begun issuing broad travel waivers for passengers who hope to get around the storm by flying earlier, later, or canceling altogether. Each air carrier determines which travel dates and destinations its waivers cover, and the fine print terms will also differ according to the airlines. These will likely be adjusted in the coming days to adapt to the changes in the storm's projected path of severity. Customers with non-refundable tickets won't be eligible for refunds until the airline itself cancels.
Oh, wow.
So if you have something booked, check, because you might be able to get a voucher for it ahead of the time.
Oh, and my old lady's cooking show just joined us.
Welcome
in.
Okay, so what is the answer? What is the
what
question?
do you call a scary-looking reindeer?
What do you call a scary-looking reindeer?
Caribou.
Caribou. Oh, cute.
I don't know, Blaine. Do you have a better answer to that one? I like that Kris Kringle one. That was really good.
Blaine is flying west, December 24th. Hopefully
December 24th.
Be okay.
Oh, yeah.
Go to Montana. Luckily, it's a flight from Savannah to Denver.
Oh.
Stops in between. No, vacation, I assume, Blaine.
Yeah, have a wonderful time.
Anything you want to share with us? I always like hearing about people's travel plans.
Yeah, I enjoy hearing about people's travels.
Maybe there's family out there since it is right over Christmas.
Oh.
Okay. Only three more stories. Okay, next story. Let me read this first before you read your thing. Disney World reportedly adding digital masks to ride photos. This is very ingenious of Disney and funny. A recent rule change at Disney World called for ride photos to be altered when guests aren't wearing the mask.
Oh.
But issues with the software have resulted in the theme park abandoning the plans. According to the USA Today, the technology used to virtually add face coverings to riders who took their masks off. A photo opportunity started to put fake masks on riders who were already following the rules.
Oh.
So there's people were taking their mask off. So those pictures they take.
I can understand why they want to do that.
Because they're doing it quick and they put it back on.
Quick.
Well, Disney didn't like that, so they have software. So if it shows the face and not a mask, they would put a mask on the picture, so they still would have a picture of the mask. I can't picture they sold a lot.
No.
I can't visualize that they sold a lot of
I'd
pictures that
boycott
way.
those pictures.
But they found the software was putting masks on top of masks, and people already had masks on. So they abandoned the whole thing.
Double mask. Yeah, that didn't go over well. They tried.
Pretty funny.
Oh, gosh.
Let's see. Okay, his brother-in-law. My brother-in-law lives about 45 minutes from Billings, Montana.
Billings, Montana.
It's probably a nice place to spend the holidays, too. You always see Montana in those Christmas movies you like to watch on Hallmark.
Yeah.
Watching Hallmark.
I know. Hey.
Dave and Aaron have some friends in Bozeman, Montana.
Oh, really? I'd like to go out west. I've been to California and Nevada, but that's as far west as I've been. Is California.
I was on late night with Monarch Moments last night. Garrett was on doing one, and we were talking a little back and forth. And our dream is to do a cross-country trip.
Yeah, cross-country. I want to see all the...
and end it in California with a California cruise, maybe to Alaska.
To Alaska, yes. And I want to see all the national parks. Yeah. And I do want to see the Grand Canyon. Every time I talk to someone, they said, oh, it's just phenomenal. So I do want to see the Grand Canyon.
That's our dream anyway.
Yeah, hopefully. See what happens.
There are your mass people right there. Okay, I got two more news stories. Do you have...
this one's interesting. What do you call a bunch of chess players bragging about their games in a hotel lobby? That's a long one.
What do you call a bunch of chess players?
Chess players.
Bragging about their games in a hotel lobby.
Yeah.
Okay, tell me after this next story.
All right.
So our next story, this is really cool. This is one of my favorites. That bridge is seen as an animal bridge. Okay.
Oh, wow.
America's largest wildlife overpass opens in Texas. The bridge was built to connect two halves of the 330-acre Phil Harburger Park. The 150-foot wide land bridge has been under construction since 2018, although it had been planned before the park was even built back in 2010. The bridge costs, picture this, $23 million and is now open to the public. The grass is yet to grow as green as it is in the honest renditions. However, the scale of the bridge is impressive with or without foliage. The park managers hope the bridge will reconnect the wildlife that was previously separated by the highway, in addition to reducing collisions between animals and automobiles.
Oh, that's awesome.
Construction workers on site say the animals have already started using the bridge since it was passable, which is a good sign. It is expected the bridge will also support a lot of foot traffic from people exercising or casually strolling the walking path spanning.
Oh, that's fantastic.
There's several of these in the country. They're really neat because...
And they're called the animal bridges?
What they do?
They name them?
Well, that's wildlife bridge.
Wildlife bridge.
But basically, you're trying to get the animals safely from one side of the highway to the other.
And that'll save lives, too. We don't want people crashing into animals as well.
And they claim it takes sometimes a year for the animals to get used to using this, but these bridges seem to be catching on a lot quicker for the animals, and they're crossing over. And this is a finished product without the foliage, as you can see. Looks like a path going through it, and really neat. So a lot of the animals are safe. Oh, welcome in.
A lot of animals are safe, and a lot of people are safe because
welcome in Cruises.
Traveling at X miles.
Thank you very much. I'm assuming that's Sarah there.
Hitting
you guys are going to get, I think, nailed before us, right? With the snow, I think it's going to hit that part of New York. I know the city's getting nailed.
We've had a lot of collisions here in New Hampshire of people hitting deer and with some tragic outcomes. So. Yeah.
So it's good for the people and the animals, obviously.
Yeah, right.
So what was the answer to your... So what's the question again?
I'm going to say, what do you call a bunch of chess players bragging about their games in a hotel lobby? Will you call them chestnuts boasting in an open foyer?
That's kind of cute.
Yeah, kind of cute.
Boasting
I thought it was clever.
In an open foyer. Yeah. That's kind of cute.
Chestnuts boasting in an open foyer. Hey,
And our final news story is... Oh, like I said, no picture. This is a picture to get in there. This is pretty cute. Our daughter put this outside her house.
My daughter did.
Yeah, for all the deliveries, people are making for the winter.
Take some goodies for the road. Oh my gosh, what a cute idea.
I don't know where she got it from, but yeah, so I guess she's get all those Amazon deliveries and Chris deliveries, and it's for the truck drivers and stuff.
Was it say something.
It says, yay to you, yay, it's you.
Yay, it's you, delivery drivers. Take some goodies for the road.
You have to blow it up.
Thank you for your... Oh, there you go.
Thank you all for all you do. We appreciate it so much. Happy holidays.
Oh, that's really a cute idea.
Isn't it? I'm thinking of sneaking over there. There's some snacks. Most of something there I like. So maybe when we go out today, we can sneak over and see if it's still sitting out there.
Well, that's really cute.
But we have one last story here, and this is on the vaccine. This is just something I popped very early this morning, just to update people who are a little behind on the times. On the vaccine, day 3 of the vaccine rollout is happening across the U.S. Healthcare workers in Illinois, New Hampshire, Maine, New Jersey, and Puerto Rico received their first doses Tuesday. Dr. Fauci said that both the current president and the incoming one, as well as their vice president, should get the virus vaccine. And the vast majority of nursing homes in the U.S. won't start vaccinating residents and staff until December 21st, and some won't start until December 28th, according to the Centers for Disease Control. Mm-hmm. So that's just some interesting facts that popped up on the vaccine. I'm checking that every day. Oh, welcome in Santa's Elf.
Santa's Elf?
I wonder if they changed the name when the holidays are over. Remember, Santa loves his cookies and the reindeer love carrots.
Oh, okay.
Thank you for reminding us. Remember that.
Yes.
Now what we'll do for the second half of our show. First half was news.
I have one more joke for you.
Well, give me that last joke. The
last joke is, what do you call Santa when he takes a break?
What do you call Santa when he takes a break?
Yeah.
All right. Well, don't give me that yet. Let me think about it a minute. Does anyone else know? Read it one more time.
What do you call Santa when he takes a break?
You call Santa when he takes a break.
The Easter Bunny. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't know. What do they call Santa when he takes a break?
Santa Paws.
Santa Paws. Cute. Well, those are cute. Those are better than last week's. Okay. So we're going on to the next one. Nancy is going to read you. These are 8 things that was 8 unusual Christmas celebrations in the U.S.
Yeah, 8 unusual Christmas celebrations in the U.S. And the first one, I think this is a great idea, Elfapalooza. So we have some people that are from Alabama out there. So this is the largest gathering of Santa's elves. Largest gathering was almost 2,000 elves in Bangkok in 2014. But since then, Mobile, Alabama has taken a run at this Guinness Book of World Records. And although the record has remained elusive, that doesn't stop more than 1,000 elves from gathering for Elfapalooza each December in the city's historic park for the official count, followed by the city's artwork. Wow.
Well, that's an interesting one.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so that's an Alabama tradition.
Okay, this is very clever. Tumbleweed Christmas tree.
So that, just so you know, that whole Christmas tree is made of tumbleweeds.
Yeah, and this is in Arizona. What has 1,200 tumbleweeds, 20 gallons of flame retardant, and 65 pounds of glitter? Well, it's Chandler's Arizona 30-foot tall tumblewood Christmas tree. The tradition started in 1957 after a Chandler resident saw an Indiana tree made of cone-shaped chicken wire and pine boughs. But pine isn't plentiful in the desert, so every year since the city has gathered tumbleweeds for the city's outskirts, they sprayed them with white paint and topped them with a star to light up the Phoenix suburbs. It looks beautiful.
Yeah.
That was very clever. I'm impressed with that one.
Boy, I wonder if you lit those over, it'd still go up even with the fire retardant.
I don't know. The 20 gallons of flame retardant. Well, we hope there's no tragic outcomes.
That's in Arizona.
Okay. Skiing Santas. I've heard of this. I've seen this on the news before. This is in Colorado. So Crested Butte, the Colorado ski town, set the informal world record for the most skiing Santas with its annual ski crawl. Each December, the red Santa suit skiers and snowboarders gather at the ice bar for a group photo before 750 Santas head down the mountain together. That would be a cool sight to see.
It would. Oh,
I like that. That's cool.
Santa's elf, his name is Bernard.
Bernard.
I'm trying to think which.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if it was Rudolph or one of them.
I want to say Rudolph, but.
That the one?
I do, but I'm not 100% sure.
Okay.
How to remember. Okay.
So that was on, where was that from?
Was Colorado. The skiing Santa's in Colorado.
Okay. Next one.
D is Papa Noel. Where? Louisiana. For kids growing up in the bayou, the traditional stories of St. Nick with his reindeer and sleigh seem particularly far-fetched. In Cajun country, Father Christmas travels in a shallow water canoe pulled by a team of magic alligators. On Christmas Eve, Louisiana parishes light 20-foot tall bonfires to illuminate the path for Papa Noel.
It's too bad that TJ and Kayla weren't out there. They could tell us they live in Louisiana.
Yeah,
if I'm not mistaken.
Magic alligators.
Oh, Eric B. just dropped in.
Hi,
Thanks for joining us, Eric.
Well, this sounds good, this next one. Oh.
Okay,
Shrimp
let me get the whoops, back one. Okay, there's.
Oh, that looks yummy. That's shrimp and grits and gumbo. I would love to have that. So this is in Mississippi. Standard Christmas main courses have little southern flair, so Mississippi families, especially along the Gulf Coast, opt for tender local shrimp, yum, and spicy sausage served over grits. I would love it. Cajun Mississippi families simmer a big pot of gumbo with chicken, sausage, and seafood for their holiday gatherings. Just don't forget to pass the pimento cheese dip.
That sounds good to you. Oh, we've got
Everything
some.
sounds
Let's see. Kyle just said, I heard Santa just rode the new boat roller coaster. Never in my wildest dreams would think a roller coaster could be on a cruise ship, St. Nick said. You know, it's funny, Tyler, last night when I was putting a lot of this together at work, I actually downloaded that picture and I was going to show it. And I never sent it home.
Oh, that's too bad.
But yeah, he was alone on the roller coaster.
Cool.
What a great publicity. So I guess Eric had the shrimp and grits. He said it's great.
Oh, I would love it. Yeah.
It does sound like a tasty combination. I just don't picture two of them together.
I would like it.
It sounds good. Okay.
And I'd like the next one too.
All right.
This is really pretty. Farolitos.
Where are we here?
Right here.
Right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I hope I'm pronouncing this right. Farolitos or luminarias. This is in New Mexico. There's a regional debate about what to call these bag lights. Whatever you call them each Christmas Eve, the lanterns made of paper bags and tea candles line streets and adobe roofs across the state. Canyon Road in Santa Fe, the Plaza in Teos, and Old Town in Albuquerque have the most impressive light displays. Farolitos or luminarias, I said that wrong, are thought to guide the spirit of Christ into homes. How beautiful.
Now that's really broken all over the place.
Yeah, we've adopted that.
The bags, and then the people have changed it. A lot of them do it in the milk cartons.
Oh, in Halloween time they do it too.
Yeah, I mean, for Christmas, you see them made in those plastic milk cartons.
That's correct.
A lot of them do that now too.
Yeah, so it looks pretty.
It's pretty.
It is very, very pretty. Very pretty.
Yeah, there were places we used to go, even on the streets, where they would line it down the sidewalks. Yeah. You don't see that a lot anymore, do you?
No.
Okay.
No, this looks yummy to me. Tamales. This is Texas. Tamales, which are corn mesa and chili marinated pork tied up in corn husks and steamed to look like holiday packages. They're part of a traditional Christmas Eve meal across Texas and much of the Southwest, where regional cuisine borrows from traditional Mexican fare. I wish I had gotten a tamale when I was in Mexico.
I've never had one. I've heard of them. Never had one. Interesting the taste. So what's inside is pork?
It's pork. So it doesn't sound like there's anything else. It's corn mesa, if I said that right.
Like a cornmeal, maybe?
Yeah. And chili marinated pork.
So it's just marinated.
Does anybody have one of these tamales? They look scrumptious.
So you cook them in the husk, obviously, and then you take the husk off.
Yeah.
Looks tasty.
And last but not least, I am Italian, so I know all about this one. The Feast of the Seven Fishes, We're New Jersey. The Feast of the Seven Fishes has roots in southern Italy, where Roman Catholics abstain from meat on Fridays and holidays. The tradition lives on in the Garden State's Italian-American families. For their Christmas Eve meal, they may pick up shrimp, flounder, sea bass, and calamari. But getting to seven fishes often means incorporating more unfamiliar finds from under the sea, like grilled eel or octopus. Well, we never had grilled eel or octopus, but we did have the calamari and the shrimp and the flounder and sea bass. How about you?
I'll tell you what's in it. So I'm looking at the picture here, right? You get your shrimp,
calamari is the squid.
And your shrimp.
Mm-hmm.
These two different kinds of shrimp?
There's octopus, I see in there.
Yeah, octopus.
Yeah.
Is there any actual fish?
Is
it all shellfish or, yeah. Trying to figure out. Looks like some clams in there too.
Whatever you want. You just pick seven.
I guess you have to have seven. That's the magic number, right?
Yeah.
Is that the last one?
Yeah, my uncle would do a great fish feast on Christmas Eve.
Well, I remember going over
yummy.
My grandmother's on Christmas Eve, and they'd bring out a big platter with that.
Yeah.
Us kids would look at it, what kind of roll our eyes.
But yeah, I wasn't a big fish eater as a kid, but as an adult, yes, love it now.
But it was a huge tradition.
Yep, that's our Italian heritage tradition.
All right. Now we bring up. Oh, it disappeared. It's not good. Okay, now.
Ooh, I want one of those right now.
Okay, with these, now we're going to share with you. Start off with, these are some unusual cakes, or maybe not unusual, like kind of cool cakes that we found for the holidays.
For the holiday. That is an unusual one. I've never seen a penguin, a Santa, and a snowman one like that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's three cakes or they just make, I guess it would be three separate cakes.
Yeah, three.
Look at the detail.
I know, it's really cute. Oh, that's adorable. This one, I'll have to put my glasses on for this one.
This one,
what's
this one made me look twice. I thought it was an attractive Christmas cake, and then I'm looking and saying, is that red stuff on the bottom supposed to be blood? That he crashed or something? I don't know if it's supposed to be a demented cake or...
I don't know, Andy. What are your thoughts out there on this cake?
Or is that...
There's a lot of detail.
Or is that supposed to be a Christmas hat, with toys in it, something?
Well, I'm not really sure on that one. It's kind of a very unusual looking cake.
Derek said that's some serious work, yeah.
Yeah.
I think we go to these parties and you'll see stuff like this. And I admire the fact that people put the work into them, but it's like you bring it in, they look at, this is beautiful. Maybe take a picture of it, and then they down it.
Then you have to destroy it.
Yeah. Welcome in, Hani.
Hani!
Thank you for popping in. Okay, the next cake.
Ooh, look at this one.
Now
oh my gosh, I wonder how long it took someone to make this.
Well, actually, this is probably easier than the other one because it's a bunch of monsters. Look at them.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. I was trying to figure out, originally I thought that was from Monsters, Inc. thing, but it really isn't. If you look closely at them, just a bunch of monsters.
Why is that Christmas?
And a giant tree alien. Interesting.
Yeah. Oh, I like this one.
That's cool, huh?
Yeah, that one's cool.
Again, look at the detail.
Wow. Well, that Santa is really good. Look how they made the details in the Santa.
You almost figure the little characters are probably, I'm guessing they probably got those separate. Maybe they made them.
No, they probably made them from fondant.
Fondant? Okay.
Yeah, fondant.
That's just very artistic.
Yeah.
You ever watch those? We used to watch those shows.
Oh, yeah.
The contests during Christmas
amazing.
Season.
Yeah.
We haven't watched any in the last couple of years.
They roll it out and they sculpt it. Yeah.
Lane is getting a sweet tooth just watching.
Me too. I'm going to have to grab a candy bar or something.
Yeah. As soon as we're done, right? Oh, that's all fun, right? The hard part, obviously, is making the individual.
Who's going to eat the baby Jesus?
I know.
Oh, my God. That's sacrilegious. You don't eat this cake. You pray over this cake.
Hey, welcome in. Life is good today.
Life is good.
Thanks for joining us. If Ronnie is still in the midst of studying now, or if they close school down for the holidays.
How's it going with your studies?
Okay, next cake. Now this one's really cool. If you look at it, it's one cake, but they cut the pieces out to make it look like it's a 3-level house with windows.
Yeah, is that like a Thomas Kincaid cake?
Yeah, yes. I don't think he'd get into modern houses like that though. But,
yeah, but it's the painter of light.
Oh, you want to match his? You want to give him his woo back?
Oh, I don't know. I'd have to clear my throat for that.
Welcome in, Nancy. Thank you for joining us.
Hi, Nancy.
Right now, we did the news and we did some unusual customs, I should say, in the U.S.
Yeah.
And we're showing some cakes, and then we're going to show some funny sweaters.
Oh, I'm sure all of you have one of those holiday sweaters, right?
Oh, welcome in Edna's world.
Edna.
I just won a prize on Edna's thing that was just showing Nancy this morning.
Yes, I saw it this morning.
In her contest. Let's see. Okay, so the next cake.
God, I'm going to have to get a piece of cake now.
I know. We're going to go out to the grocery store after this because Nancy's got to get her stuff to make her, what is it, Italian cookies?
Italian tea cookies.
Which are absolutely, if you've never had Italian tea cookies,
they're delish.
And not the store-bought ones, but the homemade ones, they're delicious.
Got to have the homemade ones. That's my traditional treat for Christmas.
Sailing Away with Tea and K just joined us. We got a quick, what was that one? Just
the
a quick
Louisiana
question.
one. Here, I'll
just read the Louisiana. Have you ever heard of this
So Papa Noel.
tradition?
Kids growing up in the bayou, the traditional stories of St. Nick with his reindeer and sleigh seem particularly far-fetched. So in Cajun country, Father Christmas travels in a shallow water canoe. Are you Father Christmas? Pulled by a team of magic alligators. On Christmas Eve, Louisiana parishes light 20-foot-tall bonfires to illuminate the path for Papa Noel.
That was just a flashback because we're curious if that's something you've actually heard about. I'm assuming it's TJ out there.
TJ could be AKA Papa Noel with his magic alligators.
And they just said, woohoo, I was going to mail your prize today, but it's snowing. I'll mail it tomorrow.
Oh.
So it's very snowy where you are. I keep looking out the window here, and the flakes haven't hit yet. They're talking about this year getting hit about
9 inches.
No, I mean, they're talking about getting hit. I thought it was like 9 or 10, but now they moved it up a little bit.
Oh, okay.
So when this is over, we got to get out to the store and get that done.
Now let's get our stuff because we're going to be homebound.
Oh, he has heard of that.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, you've heard of that. Okay,
Yeah.
that's funny.
I thought that was interesting.
Magic alligators.
Magic alligators.
And you guys are leaving this weekend, correct?
Have a
for
great
the south
trip. Man, that sounds so much fun. Be gone for about a week.
I assume you're flying. Oh, he said that also the bonfires on the river are cool. They aren't happening this year. I know nothing.
Oh, I know.
A lot of
That's
stuff that you
sad.
think they could do social distancing, they just
Yeah.
canceled.
I know.
Very sad.
It is. Well, next year.
Okay, next cake.
Oh, that's an interesting one.
I don't know, it's supposed to be your elf on a shelf.
Yeah, I would think
but
it's elf on a
kind of
cake.
demented elves on a cake, yeah. Yeah, scary looking that day.
Elves on
Okay, they're
cake.
flying out Saturday morning.
Well, have a safe flight and have a blast.
Yeah, you should have a great time. I've been looking at different videos and stuff. I think it's Universal. You go on the soul and boy, the stuff they have through the Universal parks is really looks fantastic.
Yeah.
And the Grinch is always one of my favorites anyways.
That was a great movie with Tim Carey. Jim Carrey.
Oh, the Grinch you're talking
I
about?
said Tim. I meant Jim.
I thought you were talking elf because of the elf.
No, when you said the Grinch. I like the Elf, that movie.
That's a great movie.
That was a great movie as well.
There's so many now out there that are standard. You know, you used to watch. We used to like Christmas Vacation,
Christmas
and
Vacation.
The Grinch, of course, we watch every year.
Yeah.
Okay, next cake. Okay.
Oh,
This is the final cake. This is a very interesting cake. It looks kind of fancy one way and it looks messy in another. You really get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cakes there.
I know. Like for those people who don't like chocolate, they can have vanilla. And then the bottom, I don't know what kind of.
Welcome in, Weekend RVing. Thank you for joining us.
Weekend RVing.
What did you say about the cake?
I said for people who don't like chocolate, they can get a taste of
Yeah.
vanilla.
It looks like a cheesecake on the bottom, right?
Oh, is that what it is?
Some kind of bun cake.
I was going to say a sponge cake, but.
Well, it looks like cheesecake, then a bun
Maybe
cake,
it is a
then a
cheesecake.
strawberry shortcake, and then just a vanilla cake with coconut, maybe.
That looks yummy.
And then maybe a red velvet.
So
on
I
top
guess she
of that.
makes it separate and just stacks them up.
Yeah.
So that was easy. I could probably do that.
Right. But it looks.
There's no decorative, but it looks pretty. It looks really pretty like that.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, I didn't see the cake on the bottom. I see what you were saying. I was looking at this cake.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I see the cheesecake.
It looks
yeah.
like a cheesecake.
I thought that was a bundt cake, the one above the cheesecake.
You thought that was part of the platter, huh?
Yeah, I did.
I like the way
I
they cut
didn't-
the slice up.
yeah, I did
so you
too.
can see
It looks really pretty.
Very nice.
Yeah, I thought that was part of the platter. I didn't realize that was a cake.
Okay, and the last visual pictures are funny or unusual sweaters, I guess is this topic.
This one's weird.
This one is basically thrown in there because there's a lot of Star Wars fans out there. And this is that little green monster there. What's his name?
Is it Yoda?
Yoda? I don't know. What's the character here? Baby Yoda? Is it Baby Yoda?
I am Groot. Oh, that's a different show.
He said he will drive Castle. Yeah, right. I'm sure you guys are going to do, TJ, you're going to do a lot of lives from down there.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to have to.
Or at least some lives, maybe not a lot. Sometimes,
we want to enjoy themselves, too.
Right. Sometimes you go to these parks, you overdo it. You really can't enjoy it.
Yeah, you want to enjoy yourself.
I think the best way to do it is you spend your day at the park, you take your video to make videos later, and then maybe at your hotel room later, you sit down and you do one. Okay.
Oh, does it have the character's name on the bottom? Blow that up a little bit because there's some writing on the bottom.
It says the child.
The child, okay.
It says baby something. Anyone know? Is it Yoda? Baby Yoda?
Someone must know. I'm not a Star Wars fan. I like galaxies.
Blaine would love that shirt. So Blaine, tell me, is that Baby Yoda? Save us, Blaine.
I like Guardians of the Galaxies. I like Groot.
A couple of pop-up lives in park. That's great. Okay. Next.
Ooh, that's that cake again.
That's not a sweater.
Oh, this is gross.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Neither of us like it, but we thought you gotta kind of look close.
I know.
It's supposed to be a hairy chest with, I guess, a combination of tattoos and I just realized that two ornaments piercing. Nipple piercing.
Nipple.
It's just not that. The rest
no,
is a tattoo.
that's weird. That's
Yeah, Baby Yoda. It's
Baby Yoda. That's a funny sweater, though.
I know. Never seen it anywhere, so I don't know.
No, I've never seen a sweater like that.
Next. That's a cute one.
Yeah, I like this one. I think that's really cute.
Gets points for cuteness.
Yeah, that one's good. You can call him dear all night long. Hello,
I
dear.
bet you didn't know that hairy chest was based on Blaine. I took a picture of him in real life.
Blaine.
Blaine, I have ways of getting pictures so secretive. To tell you the truth, Danny caught you the weak moment when you guys met up and sent me that picture. But don't tell him I told you that. Like I said, now everyone knows I have pierced nips. The rumor was out there. The rumor was out there. Maybe you could show them on your Monday Live. This you got to look at twice.
Yeah, that was weird. I couldn't figure out what this was.
I had to actually point it out to Nancy. She couldn't catch it.
I couldn't get it. Does anybody get this one?
It's pretty funny.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, I guess these sweaters are just the weirdest is the best, right?
Yeah.
I've never been to a
ugly sweater party.
Sweater party, have you?
No, our son has. He wore that pretty ugly sweater that one year. It was funny.
If you haven't picked it out, because like I said, Nancy it took a while for her to see it. That brown thing is actually Rudolph, and he's barfing out. I don't know whatever those things are supposed to be.
I think
maybe
this
candles.
is Christmas bulbs, right?
Well, I thought it was maybe candy. Very valid point, Blaine. Yes, Sydney, Rudolph is throwing up. We're just not sure what.
He's throwing up Christmas bulbs?
don't know if he's. I don't know if I don't think bear poop would be coming out of his mouth, but who the heck knows? Or reindeer poop.
Could be M&Ms.
Yeah, it almost looks like Skittles and
Yeah,
cotton
Skittles.
balls or something.
Ooh.
This is a cute one.
Yeah.
Especially now that all the tension is gone from the election, you can enjoy this shirt. Make Christmas great again.
Yes. Biden is officially our new president.
Yeah, you
For
got the electoral
2021.
views yesterday or the day
Yes,
before.
I
You
think it was a
finally
couple
get
of
the
days
official
ago. So
amount.
there's no debating it.
I don't think a lot of people are going to be running out buying this sweatshirt.
No,
Sweater, I should say.
no.
Okay.
That is pretty ugly, though, the color and the design.
That's the last one. Oh, that's weird. Okay. All
Yeah, I
right.
like this one.
This goes back to an old college game. Remember that?
Yeah, of course.
Good old beer pong.
Yeah.
Many people there have played beer pong in their life. There's actually a couple versions. There's one that have it just prints on the shirt, and this one has the real cups.
Yeah. I think it's funny with the real
It
cups.
is, and I'm sure this one of these things they go there and people play the game.
I'm sure he's a popular guy. Can't even go to the bathroom without people following him. Hey, wait a minute, I want to play a game.
Okay, so Blaine was saying they're still hearing a lot of campaign ads being so close to Georgia. They have the Senate runoff. Yeah, there's that big thing that's going to go into January where they're fighting for seats. I'm not really following it, but
I'm not following
there's
it
enough
either.
trying to just get through this elections.
Really?
Okay. Next one. Now this one, I guess this is a college type thing too, huh? It goes back to the old keg party. You have the three elves holding Santa up so that he can do his, I forget what you call it now, but the guzzling from the keg.
Yeah,
from the big
I don't know
keg.
what you call it. Upside down guzzling from a keg.
Shoot, I would wear this and fill it with Coke in case I get thirsty. Yeah, he's talking about the ones with the cups.
Oh, yeah.
You could do that. You could fill it up.
You have the big straw.
If they're on there with Velcro, you can actually fill it with some kind of booze, and then if people get it, just peel it off and drink it. I may patent that if they don't have it already.
That's clever.
So this is Santa indulging. Keg stand, okay.
Keg stand, thank you.
I should have gone right to you, Ronnie, on this one.
Ronnie would know. Thank you, Ronnie. Yeah, that makes sense. Whoa.
Now, this is not risque. They are covered with a couple, and it's not Blaine's chest this time, I hope. Little pointy deer on the left, and then
that one.
I guess that's supposed to be an elf on the right, right? Trying to figure, does that look like dollar signs above the ornaments, or is that just the ornaments? That's probably just the ornaments.
No, it's just the ornaments. That's a funny one.
Okay, now this is where you get yourself in trouble, Blaine. You said, "There's my wife this time." Is your wife the previous picture doing the keg stand, or is that you? Are you saying that's your wife in this picture? Careful what you say if she's within earshot.
I hope you didn't buy her one of those sweaters for a Christmas present.
That's funny. Right, he says, "Okay, guys, got to hit another chapter before calling it a day. Hope everyone." I give you a lot of credit, Ronnie. That's the last thing in the world I want to do is take classes anymore.
Hope it's going well for you.
He's doing well.
I know. He said he was last time. I heard. So keep up the good work. It'll be over soon, right?
She's just about to hit me. I told you. You got to be careful. You're walking that fine line, Blaine.
I'd wear this one.
Feel the joy.
I like this
Just
one.
got to be careful where you wear it. I could see someone coming up and reading it and saying, "Well, you told me to do it."
Well, you don't want to wear that at church.
Right?
Let's put it that way.
No, but even in some places, someone would come up and probably take advantage of that.
Oh yeah.
You know,
So you said feel the joy.
Right. You told me to do it. You advertised it, right? Okay.
This is cute.
Yeah, we had to look at it several times. So it's a sweater that actually, if you put her arms are up. I just noticed that earlier. So she puts her arms up and she actually makes it look like a completed tree.
That's clever.
And she takes her arms down. Yeah, I mean,
That's
pretty
very
cool.
clever. I like that.
Thing is, you just, how many places do you have to wear these, you know?
I know.
Because some of these would be really good. Okay, let's see. So we both agree that's a good one.
Oh, I like these. I didn't see that one on the right.
This
That's funny.
might be the last one. So this is
That's
the same
cute.
guy. One looks like, I guess, he's supposed to be a Christmas tree.
Yeah, I like the one
Against
on
the
the
top of
right.
his head, maybe he's got a peak on it. And then the old reindeer arms on this sweater.
That's cute.
Let's see.
Very cute. Well, there probably isn't going to be many ugly sweater parties this year. All the parties have been put on hold
That's right.
because of Corona.
So the last thing we want to do is we have a list. It's trying to have a little mishmash of Christmas stuff. We have a list of things we do during the holidays that are kind of weird if you think about it. Now think about it when we read them. And we just thought these were cute to kind of get the end of the show. We want to remind you we are going to go live again at 2 o'clock on Monday. That will be our last show before the holidays. And then Sunday, the 27th, we go live at 4:30. So let's read these last few things, Nance. Okay, number one, things we do during the holidays are kind of weird if you think about it. We wait in line to put children on a masked stranger's lap. Never thought of that.
No.
We thought about that when we went to Disney World. You know, kids watch cartoons and all the characters are small. And you get down there and you expect them to fall in love with these characters when you first see them. And they're giant 7-foot tall characters.
Yes. Scary.
You know, we talked about that, Blaine. That would be funny.
What?
Doing a virtual ugly sweater live.
Oh, yeah, that would be funny. I don't own any. I'd have to find one. Maybe I can get one after the holiday.
Number two, eat candy from Stockings.
Well, I'll eat candy from any place.
I know, but it's tradition. How does that become a tradition, right? Number three, tell kids an old man is going to invade the house one night. I mean,
I don't think we ever use the word invade, but that's okay.
But I guess it's the interpretation, you know. You're basically telling them to be careful of strangers, but then you're saying we let one guy in here, he sneaks in the house and goes into the living room.
He's giving them presents.
Number four, we prop up a dead tree in the living room.
That's right.
Very true. And we just switched to a fake tree, 2 years ago?
Yeah, 2 years ago.
And boy, we'll never go back.
No.
But we love the real tree, grew up with real trees.
Yeah, I always had a real tree.
But going the year without having to clean up
so much
pine
easier.
needles everywhere.
Yeah. And you could put it up earlier.
Right. As we said, we put our tree up fully decorated the day after Halloween this year.
Mm-hmm.
Number five, we all sing, you know, Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen, but we don't know them.
We don't know them.
So we just sing it, right? Number six, we justify kissing someone because of a plant on the ceiling.
Well, that might work for some people. Oh, you gotta kiss me because I've got this plant above your head.
That's right. Number seven, sing about a grandmother getting stampeded by caribou.
That's a weird one.
That's funny, though.
It is. That's a funny song.
Actually, I think, Blaine? I think Blaine had a contest on your favorite Christmas thing. I think it was Blaine.
Your favorite Christmas song?
Yeah, and that's the one I picked.
Top one?
That's one I picked.
Oh, that's one you picked? I like Dominic the Donkey. Hee-haw, hee-haw, Dominic the
Donkey. Number eight, tell kids you bought them a toy elf that spies on them 24/7. Christmas version of a nanny cam, I guess, right? These are unusual things we do during the holidays are kind of weird if you really think about it. Number 9, we think a carrot looks like a nose. Number 10, slaving. So you slave over ice sculptures, making all these detailed, beautiful ice sculptures, and then they melt. Seems like a lot of
Well, I
work.
don't know how to do an ice sculpture. I don't know about you. So does anybody know how to do one?
We hide a pickle.
I like that tradition. That's a Germany tradition.
Every year you say you're going to do it,
I know
and we
every year I
never
want to do it, and I never do.
We say the word merry a lot for some reason.
Merry, merry this.
Number 13 is 3 left. If you haven't hit a thumbs up, or please do. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Sing to strangers whether they like it or not. You walk down the street, you're at a mall, anything, they just start singing in your face, right?
Mm-hmm.
2 left. We threaten people with lumps of coal.
Ooh.
With all the other stuff out there, it's funny that we always threaten them with a lump of coal. Nowadays, it's probably worth something. And the last one, number 15, why do we eat snow?
I don't know, but I always like doing that.
I know. I did it too, and I'm not sure why we do it.
Just don't eat yellow snow.
That's right. That's the only thing. Don't eat yellow snow. Well, so that is the end of our, if you missed some of it, you can always look back on replay. Thank you for joining us. Be safe during the storm. Anyone on the East Coast,
Yes,
you're going to get nailed.
you have
People looking out the window. It hasn't started yet. You've seen some blown flakes, but that's about it.
Yes. I hope all you people who are traveling have a safe travel day.
And hopefully we'll see you on Monday at 2 p.m.
Yes. And thank you all for joining us. Remember, stay young and have fun. Bye.
Have a good one.